Hey, what's up, guys? It's JukeZ, and welcome to another post-match commentary. So here was the team I was using in this video. This actually was my main team. I ended up making changes that I'll show you guys soon. This was my main team for like 2-3 weeks. It played pretty well. I just wanted to kind of switch things up a bit. I'll show you the changes I made soon. So yeah, here was, again, the team I was using. Pretty standard team that I've kind of had throughout the entire FIFA so far. This was a Division 1 game a few weeks ago, actually. So here is the team we come up against. He has a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond. He has Ruben Castro and Huth from the Team This Season tournaments that happened a month ago. I ended up winning them, so we know he's a decent player if he won those two players. His team in general, though, not really something, I guess, to worry about. His midfield is a bit too defensive. I wouldn't use Koke at cam, or even, I think that's Parejo at left center mid. But yeah, let's get into it right away. Actually, we get off to a pretty bad start in this game. So we end up losing the ball pretty badly there with Alves. He ends up playing a through pass and then a normal pass to his player there. So let's pause it here. So honestly, looking back, I thought I covered this through ball well, but when I watch it again and again, I definitely didn't position my defender well enough. So what I mean is, I ended up going inwards too much towards the ball carrier instead of positioning myself, a bit farther back from the player that he might pass it to. So I gave him that gap to hit with the through ball in space, which is what he ended up doing, and he ends up taking the 1-0 lead. So moving on here, again, with Neymar there, we over dribble. We had the pass to Suarez that we ended up missing. And then he ends up doing an insane knock on there with Morata, and he takes the long shot, and we got a bit lucky that it hits the bar, and then we get a few more lucky bounces that Neuer comes up big for us, and we finally get rid of it there. So yeah, we over dribble with Neymar. He gets incredible knock on with Morata there. We definitely got a bit lucky. So once we got that pass to Messi, though, I ended up wanting to fake shot, but the game kind of delayed a bit. So we do a nice no-touch boost, and we do a knock on. And I want to pause it here because I make such a bad mistake here. If you notice his defender, that's, I guess, closest to Messi upwards, his body is completely away from Messi. All I needed to do was just slightly touch inside. Cut inside, actually, and just near post finesse, but I ended up making such a bad mistake. So we no-touch dribble, knock on again, we get inside, and then instead of just slightly cutting inside to finesse, I end up doing the reverse body feint, like right into him. And again, that was a huge mistake. We should have equalized there. But we get the ball back again. We apply some nice pressure, and we end up doing the reverse body feint nicely there. But I ended up passing up the shot with Messi there. Looking back onto that clip, I should have probably shot that. I think it could have gone in if we power shot that far post. Moving on again, that's what I should have done at the through ball at the beginning. So I had covered the gap pretty well there with Alves. So we learned from our mistakes. But so we knock on with Neymar there. And once I cut inside there, I could have driven past that to Messi. Would have been it's a good distance for the driven pass, and I feel like it wouldn't have gotten intercepted. But again, I over dribble with Neymar, and then I play a loose through pass to through ball to Iniesta. So again, we're definitely making mistakes in this video that we need to cut out. And even right here, like with Iniesta and with Alves, I had the manual tackle like 2 times, and I just didn't go for it. And then when I did go for it, he ended up completely missing. So Neuer ends up making that save there. Maybe a bit lucky, usually sometimes those can go in. So again, we get it to Neymar, so we nicely cut inside, and again, we over dribble with Neymar. We had Suarez open there for a through pass that we could have played, but we ended up missing him. And again, we attack a lot in this first half, but we just keep up not executing well at the end. They're just not converting chances. So here with Messi, we scoop turn. His players collide into each other, and I feel like I could have maybe been a bit more aggressive there. I could have maybe no-touch dribble to get a bigger acceleration, then set up the finesse better, but I just kind of accelerated without no-touch without the no-touch boost, and we end up missing another chance. So again, I'm a bit salty. We keep missing chances. I wanted to get off to a good start in the second half, and we actually ended up scoring right away. So a nice through ball into Suarez, and then we just finesse into the, I guess, farther post, and we end up finally finishing. So we finally equalize. All of those wasted chances don't come back to bite us. So again, we start off another quick attack here with Neymar. Some excellent no-touch boosting there. Then we knock on another no-touch inside, and we ball roll away from his defender and again accelerate, but end up making the mistake of not slowing down before that finesse shot. If I slowed down just a second before that finesse shot, it probably would have gone in, but I was still accelerating way too much, and the animation wasn't ideal. So moving on though, here we get the ball to Alaba. We shield a bit away from his pressure there, and then we play the through ball into Neymar. I have no idea how that got saved. Usually those go in, but his keeper just pulled off an insane save. We do get the ball back though, so we get some nice passing going here, and then we play it to Neymar, and then that through ball to Robin is perfect. But again, I make a mistake. Instead of letting the through ball go into Robin's path, I wanted to cut away from his defender, and I made a terrible mistake there. So again, I guess the theme of this video is mistakes in the final third, which we ended up making. We didn't make a mistake there, although I feel like we got a bit lucky because I actually wanted that through ball to go to Suarez, but it locks onto Neymar. But once we get into Neymar, we're not missing him there, so we just near post finesse. And again, that through ball, I felt like it was a bit loose with Robin. I mean, it was his 2-star weak foot, but man, the keepers in this game, they just rush out with insane speed. I felt like that was an opportunity we kind of wasted there. So good defense here. We get the ball back again. We are moving the ball nicely in this video, so some nice dribbling with Robin there, and then that nice touch inside opens up so much, and that's just the simple through ball. And then another finesse finish with Suarez. Once I saw his keeper like rush out right away a bit, so I knew I wanted to get the finish off just before he closed down the angle. So here, I'm not sure if my opponent quits. He starts playing again, so we kind of no-touch dribble again nicely, and we get into the box, and we get a easy finish with Messi there. So I guess the theme of this video, first half, we kept making mistakes in the final third. The second half, we kept taking advantage of the gaps our opponent was giving to us, and we finally went up 4-1, and then after that fourth goal, I think he put his controller down and ends up not wanting to play anymore. So yeah, guys, we are coming up to the end of this video. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up as always. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos. Again, I know you guys like these videos a lot just because the response has been great, but if you want to see more, let me know. Just I'll get more up for you guys. Yeah, he does end up actually quitting after that. He doesn't even play. I just kind of dribble a bit to make sure he's not going to start playing. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up as always. Leave a comment if you want to see any kind of future videos as always. And I will catch you guys next time.